welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Talladega. The wait is over, and we're going to have some official Season 7 cars on track. But it's not a points race. It's the shootout. 21 drivers made it in. Everybody from the pole sitters to the playoff drivers to even the Rookie of the Year and the Fantasy Driver of the Year from Season 6 are all in attendance. Getting a little sneak peek of the action. Maybe some drivers will use this as practice for their dual race. As the 500 looms closer, you want to make sure you're going to get a chance to be in that race. But there's going to be plenty of on-track time for each and every one of them. And as for these 21, let's get it started in here. Green, green, green flag. And Koei is going to lead them here to kick off the Powerade Shootout. I say that as RS Fast and 11 in that 4 trying to keep a little bit of a jump on, but isn't quite going to make it. Not going to clear them into turn 1. And as they go 3 wide behind them, that's going to create a main pack. And that's kind of, the pack is your best friend, but it's also your biggest enemy. You want to be in there for the speed that it gives you. But it could all go wrong in one big wreck. As here they come. I think everyone's going to stay in there, even the back two, able to form like a tail. I'm a really big fan of like the pack's tail that kind of forms single file when they're all trying to keep up. But first lap lead goes to Hyperdrive, that 33. They are 3 by 3 by 3. A lot of that. Get used to that. These shorter formed races, that aggression is usually higher. As the Powerade Shootout is a 25 lap, but it's free for all. There's that 38. Racing fan on the bottom. He's working that line, looking to get on the way up and up. Usually the stronger crop of drivers are going to be racing here, but you see a couple of those who might need some assistance from the draft to really get a good finish this race. That 47 of Eastlem and the 5 of Dirtman 5. Fantasy Driver of the Year. And now with the new triple digit displays, you'll be able to see what Fantasy Driver is on the fly when we get that scoreboard up. Haven't had the scoreboard now because everyone's in the main pack. Just kind of doing okay. Thought that 34 was thinking about using a different lane, but he's kind of holding the middle right there. Oh, and there's a wreck. Tiger Man is upside down. Toad's got some damage. RS Fast and 11's in it. Hyperdrive looks to be in it. That 6 is still, he will not get back on his wheels. Lap 3, and they've already done it. I thought that 34 was in danger, and I thought correctly. Happened here. I mean, I think Toad Warrior just saw the 21 of Frosty Wusky, wanted to make that pass. Tiger Man, there was no room there. CS Fast and 11's in it. Misty Viper gets a piece of it. I think Team Duke is trying his best to slow down. I believe Hyperdrive gets a little bit of it, and everybody in the back is scrambling. That's 6, man. Ay, ay, ay. I want to see this one from a different angle. As the 6. Yeah, we saw him come down there. And the 34 and 4 get some. The 21 there just sliding down on the roof. Like, that is a very dangerous situation for a driver to be in, just because you feel like you have no control, no wheels on the ground. And the worst part is the grass gets him over once and still not right side up. Here they come. Toad Warrior, CS Fast Lane 11, and RS Fast Lane 11, all three. They might work on the cars. They might just call it a day. The 11 phoned it in. Now you get to see the board here. 21 and the 6 are also out. The 4, they're going to get back out there. RS Fast and 11. And the 34 will not. So Toad Warrior out as well. All right, here we are. Welcome back. And pace cars in. 17 cars on track. Well, not sure how many of them will be up here, but we've already knocked 7 laps off the board. And Mizzou is leading. Honestly, it's just do everything you can to win. And here they go. They're going to go back green. And seeing the pace of everybody here. Honestly, this might be a bit of a different race here because a lot of drivers in the back may have got damage. And it's just interesting to see how much they're going to keep up. His top 6 are basically locked on each other pretty hard. They're going to race it down the back. Krugmeyer in that 60. And Ben McDonald 16. I think it's going to be everybody but the 4 has some speed in them right now. So we'll just wait and see when they collect them up down the back for the second time. Got some sleepers like the 9 at Canadian Lux and the 8 at Kyle D. They're lined up on the bottom. And everybody here, they're all getting back into this one. Nobody's settling down. As you see, the 4 has already lost the pack. Well, if you're going to fuck it up, you might as well get it out of the way early. As Dirtman 5 out front. That when it comes to these fantasy drivers, they are still looking for their first ever points race win. But it's just really difficult to contend when you just don't have all the stuff that others have. That bottom lane, the 35 of Jake, thought he might have had a little bit of it, but he's still doing fine. Let's take a look at how far back that 4 car is when we cross the line. KSSBSS, he's in the middle of 3 back there. It's 2.5 seconds back to about 6 seconds. That's about 3.5 seconds back a lap. And with 15, I do think that they're going to catch him as a lapper if this goes green to the end. That's a very big if, by the way, because they're still about, we got 17, 16 good cars and no shits to give. This is, like, just send it this race. That'd be funny. And the pack spirals around the tri-oval at start-finish line. If you know the name Talladega, you know that start-finish line. That's all I'm going to say. 41 of that one racer. Remember, we had that one untracked exhibition race. And that 41 was able to walk away with the win there. So, not sure if they're going to bring that success into this season or not. But that one racer is hungry for more, despite all he has already. I think Ben McDonald kind of wanted the 5 to drift up there. He kind of getting a little bit tired of putting up with some of these drivers, but everybody's in the same situation, so you can't really blame, like, let's say you're the 9 right now. You can't blame the 88 for running slow. That's just everybody in the high line. Well, you're all out there trying your best, even though it may not be enough to really make the difference. 78 in Mizzou, back on the low line after leading the restart. It's just quickly how things happen here. That 78 just tucked in the back. Just these they're double file up front right now. It's gotten a little bit calmed down ever since that crash on lap 3, but it won't last that way forever. That's a sure thing. Maybe they just want to log some laps so they all know they could be there at the end. Nobody wants to make that stupid move. I don't know. Mizzou going at it for the front. Watch it. Look out, KSS. I think the 41 tried to look high on the 44. Thought that he could have that, but you gotta be aware. And just as quickly as they were calm, they are back to 3 wide. And that 44 KSS, well, he's leaning down on those guys. Does not need to do that. Absolutely not the play here. Whoa! There goes that one racer in the 41. Hyperdrive's in it as well. With 33 gonna get it arced back up, but I think he's gonna get into the pit lane here. The 41 minimizes damage, but he's lost the pack there. And that's gonna split up these guys, and that's a no call right there. No caution. See the 4 of ours, Fast and 11, already half a lap down to the leaders. He'll definitely go a lap down first before all of them there. We'll see. That 33, he's going to get back out there. We're just wondering when. As there he is, back on out there. He's going to be a lap down very soon. So Hyperdrive may be looking for a caution quickly, but it quickly turns to 14 cars in the lead group, meaning that your odds of seeing a caution, they're just going to keep on going down. The less cars in the pack, the less odds of a caution. I don't think that 33 is going to get that break. The leaders are right there. And that's going to be a death sentence for his race. I mean, he had a good run, but it was unfortunate how it ended. And coming to 10 laps to go, it basically kind of turns into no shot here. At the very least, Hyperdrive is looking to get back in the draft of these leaders and run at speed with them. Not sure the extent of the damage that the 41 and 33 got, but if it means anything, they're both still running, and it didn't look nearly as severe as other damages that we've seen this race. Team Duke in the lead. That 88 has just trying to run this one out ever since, but no help, no way. So here comes Dirtman 5, Ben McDonald, and I do think that Hyperdrive is going to kind of be a friend in this pack, even though he's a lap down. At the very least, he should be able to beat the 4 car if things play out the way they do. The 44 is... He's pushing. I think the 44 knows he doesn't have to pass him because new leader, KSS BSS. That's the big game right here. But you shouldn't have gone high there. Is there something that he sees that we don't? Don't think so. 29 seconds back last time at the line for RS Fast and 11. 32 seconds back this time. Yeah, I think of that 41. Take a look at where that one racer is on track. Just going into 3 all alone. I think maybe he might have got more damage than the 33. If anything, I do believe that a caution would benefit the 4 more than anyone. Maybe the 41 could see a caution working his way as well. That's 60. Really there. That 44 really loves leaning on people. Like, I know KSSBSS is running fine here, but it just is not working out. As they're stringing up single file in the front. Not sure if there's any particular car on the top side that's causing it to not run as good. This is 7 to go. Jake, Mizzou, Kyle D, they've done what they needed to. And now they're all just planning their moves to be made. Like, when it gets down to that final lap, you see what can happen. Generating momentum, getting a run. 4 of ours, fast and 11 in the distance here. The 66 of fucking Ringo, dude. We didn't talk about him much at all. He has just kept his nose in it and is playing the lead draft, giving himself a chance, if at all. That is because we all know fortunes can change on a dime, but you just got to dig in and get the most you can. That's really all there is to it. The 9 of Canadian Lux right there. He's going to take the lead here. And with a big push from the generated momentum from like the group that Ben McDonald is in, that's a lot. 40 seconds. Yeah, I think once they hit the line, it'd probably be about only 1 or 2 laps until that 4 goes a lap down. More like closer to 41 seconds, if anything. Oh, this is it. This is the lap they're going to catch him on. Watch out, Ben McDonald. As soon as you take this lead, you're going to have to start making some games here. Here they come. The anticipation. There he is, going into 3 now. Here you are, coming into 3. Oh, maybe the pack may have slowed down a bit, but KSSBSS Ben McDonald, they're taking opposite lanes here. Going into 1, this could be it. I think Ben might have the lane set up. He's using the same move that won him the 500 last season, but I'm not sure if it was just a slightly off timing. Here come. The 4 is going to take the inside. Ben McDonald has a bit more speed. I think KSSBSS running a little bit too out there. RS Fast and 11, he is just kind of hogging the inside for himself right there. He's trying to get a little bit more speed to be with these guys. I don't think that you can keep that 4 with you. If you're Logan, you got to make that move, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. As you see, Krugemeyer top of 3. That's really the struggle spot right there, because once you hit that corner, it's going to be a lot harder to make that pass. If anything, we got some leaders breaking away, but top 3, top 4, I'd say. Logan is going to catch these guys significantly. That one racer in the 41 might actually, not sure if he'll stay on the lead lap or not, as everybody has gotten past that 4 car. It's just, can they get back to the lead lap, lead pack fighting? And they're all strung out. Oh, we got a motor down. E-slap. Get down. Can he get down? Oh, he can. And we got a car in the wall. But 35. No caution. No caution. I think Tower just wanted to take a break today. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about this, but it's something. Look at Logan. Push down low. They're still not throwing it. We saw them throw the caution. The cautions are on. The 6 was upside down, so they know how to throw cautions. They just aren't doing it right now. Coming to the white. That 47 is out of the race on mechanical. Here we go. Can Logan hold off Kyle D? Or will KSS BSS spoil the party? I think it's KSS setting up. I think Logan might have the hold. He's got speed, he's got momentum. He's just there. KSS BSS will have one shot in the tri-oval. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. He is going to peak. The move is going to be made. Side by side to the line. Who's got it? I think the 44. KSS BSS made his move right when he needed to. Krugemeyer, racing fan. A disappointing 11th, 12th. Nothing you could do about just a drop motor suddenly. Jake is going to cross the line, 13th. And that one racer, last car on the lead lap, going to cross the line in 14th place. Oh, man. Tower really kept their fucking blindfolds on after that flip right there. That's the race. And only 9 cars really within that final bit right there. I want to see what that looked like from the 35's point of view, because there was no reason why that shouldn't have been a yellow. I mean, so Eddie blows up in the middle of the pack. Like, that's unfortunate right there. And he's pinging off some cars. Ringo has to slow down to avoid him. And look, nothing against any of the guys trying to avoid it, but when Racing Fan got into the back of Jake, I thought for sure that was going to be a yellow. You call it now, Ben walks away. But not how it was. Congratulations to KSS BSS for winning the Season 7 Powerade Shootout. That's all for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.